Joining us now, we have Karl Rove is with us, and this is just a small part of the campaign. First, before I get to the double standard and the generous with other people's money, you've been through a little of this yourself, a special counsel. His name was Patrick Fitzgerald. You saw what happened to Scooter Liddy. I think a great injustice happened there. And my question to you is, now that we have the exact words that say no collusion, and then you know they didn't go after Hillary for real crimes, the Espionage Act, and real obstruction with intent, we know this is their last gasp. What's next for them then?
Well, I wish I believed it was their last gasp. I think tomorrow is the beginning of the next chapter. You're right. I had
towards impeachment?
Well, no, I think it's going to be first and foremost focusing on they want the entire document, and that's going to lead then to charges that he obstructed justice. And then it's going to be, you know, Katie bar the door. We'll go through this. It's going to be months and months, in my opinion, of demanding the completely unredacted copy of it to
Karl,
be made public.
We're only getting minimal redactions. It's reported tonight. Washington Post.
Ed Barr has also apparently said that he will show the entire unredacted report to certain members of Congress. But nonetheless, people like Adam Schiff and Jerry Nadler are going to be calling for the immediate and total release of everything. And you see it in the language of Nancy Pelosi, who says that Barr is usurping the responsibility of Congress. Congress is supposed to be the judge and jury, not our legal system. But the Congress is supposed to be. So I wish I thought it was the end of it.
Karl,
and incidentally, one minor thing. What's the one connection between Hillary Clinton's investigation, the Russia collusion charge, and the special prosecutor that I had to go through? And the answer is James Comey appointed the special prosecutor, Patrick Fitzgerald. Jim Comey is the man who said Hillary Clinton was innocent even before he interviewed her. And James Comey is the man at the center and one of the people at the center of the Russia collusion investigation.
Karl, I'm telling everybody, there is an avalanche of evidence about to come out that is going to blow up this entire story, the biggest abuse of power scandal in our history. It exists. We've gone over it regularly. Let's talk about or connect it. So we now have 4 separate determinations: the FBI 9-month investigation, House Intel, bipartisan Senate committee, and now the Mueller report. Definitively no collusion. Fine. Keep going after that and then run on the new Green Deal. How does that impact 2020?
Yeah, well, I think by the time 2020 rolls around, I suspect they'll get smart. The candidates will get smart. You'll notice the candidates are not talking in the same way that Schiff and Nadler are. In fact, I thought it was interesting. Bernie Sanders in the Fox town hall on Monday went out of his way to say, if we spend all of our time attacking Donald Trump, Democrats will lose. So you're going to see a dichotomy between most of the presidential candidates, particularly the ones near the top of the heap, and the people who are the chairs of these committees in the House, because they have nothing. First of all, they're all emotionally involved in this, and they have nothing to go on in the House and nothing to do except vent their spleens. And that's why we're going to continue to see Adam Schiff. We're going to see Nadler and others go in that direction.
They want to eliminate the Electoral College, stack the court, and the new Green Deal. Right. So is that they're already on record on these things?
Yeah, no, and we've got to take each one of these things seriously and go at them. Three-part attack. This thing is bad policy. It's not in keeping with our values, and we, the conservatives, have got a better idea. Got to be prepared to do it on all fronts and all from top to bottom. Members of Congress, members of the Senate, governors, state legislatures, top of the ticket. We got to go. We got to go at it. Treat it seriously. Don't mock it. Go straight at it and explain to the American people how bad it actually is.
Here's my prediction. Once the American people see that they did rig the investigation into Hillary, who did violate the law and obstruct justice, once they see they tried to impact the 2016 elections, they tried to undo an election, American people have had it and spy on a campaign. That's all coming out in detail with evidence. Karl Rove, good to see you, sir.